Hey, Rosie.
Hey, Jace.
Thanks for coming by, and hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Jason here from
#Creative Corners.
We're here at
Absolutely.
Happy Boys.
Yeah.
It's our little set today, and Rosie's going to go through what today?
Branding Insights 101.
That being said, what have you done over the years? Give us a little qualifier or two.
Well, I've been working in and around brands for a good 15 years or so. I started off working in sign writing, helping small to medium-sized businesses, and then moved into freelancing, creating websites and graphics, and just really mucking in with a whole lot of business owners.
Excellent. And so that leads you to now, which your offering is based around?
So Logo creates and markets good brands for nice people.
Yeah, so she works specifically for nice people. You hear that, nice people?
I do.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Hey, without further ado, we're going to click into number 10, which is?
Number 10 is know your target market. Who is that ideal customer? Who is that person or those people? What do they like? Where do they hang out? How do they talk? What do they look like? You've really got to get into that nitty-gritty of who they are and who they're not, actually.
Good point. So research is key at this point, but also understanding that the message is more about them and not about you.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's crack on to number 9.
Okay, number 9 is establish your message. So now you know who you're actually talking to and what they like and what they don't. You've really got to refine that message of yours and work out what you're actually going to say. And you will have this message evident across the board on your website, on your business card, everything you kind of say in social media. You've got to really know what you're trying to say to people.
We've established our message. Number 8, what is that?
So we need to keep that message simple. You need to edit. You've got to kill your darlings. You've just got to bring it all back, because when you confuse people, you lose people.
Nice, we'll keep it simple now and move on to number 7, which is?
Sharpen your message. Hone it. Take the time and really test it out. Get feedback on it. When you've simplified it, you can sharpen it even further and just make sure that your message is completely on point, so it's resonating with that target market that we talked about.
So number 6 might be a tasty treat. Pop it in.
Yeah, depending on how you're looking at it. Number 6 is be the saguala. So in a world of butter chickens, be different. Be the saguala. Choose to do things a little bit differently. Look at what your competition is doing and just change things, whether it's being better with your service, whether it's just being better in general with your offering and your product and your service. Just be different. But it's also just zigging when other people are zagging as well. It's just standing out.
Yeah.
And just being different to get your brand really recognized and resonating with people.
Awesome. So number 5, what have we got here?
Okay, so number 5 is have style. This is your color palette. This is your font. This is your text. Have style. Create a style guide that you can use across the board, from your sign writing to your website. And it can be your voice as well. How do you actually want to talk to people? Are you formal? Are you informal? Do you say yo, yo, yo? Or do you say yours sincerely? Or have a style and stick to it.
Let's crack on to number 4.
Okay, so number 4 is all about creating experiences. Create experiences to really engage with your customers, with your followers or connections, whether it's liking one of their comments or following them back on Instagram, or with your clients, maybe it's sending them a thank you note or something. Just creating those little touch points will really help with your brand recognition.
So creating experiences is key. We know that. How are some of the ways that we can do that? Let's segue on to number 3.
Okay, so one way we can do that is to get emotional. So whether you could be excited or you could be angry at something that's sort of appropriate and okay to be angry about, or sad, or just really overjoyed, or whatever it is. It's emotion that really connects humans together.
So it's funny because you say get emotional, but really the boil down that I'm hearing is be a human being and be that and show that, rather than be something that you think that you need to be, or be fake, or sort of just say what you think people want to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
just be honest about.
People are just so worried about being appropriate all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to be appropriate, but like, I don't know. I think it means people aren't. They're too scared. They don't have that boldness to kind of charge out and promote themselves and their brand how they probably should. Number 2 is jazz hands. Can you do jazz hands?
I mean, I'm going to have to now.
So jazz hands is all about that extra, that razzle dazzle. What is that extra that you can do in your business that is going to make your brand more memorable and your customers feel all warm and fuzzy inside and excited to work with you? So it could be, instead of sending a PDF proposal, it could actually be printing and binding that and sending it along. Could be sending them a lovely, gorgeous present. Be consistent. We say it all of the time, us marketers, about everything. So from your message to your voice, so what you're saying, how you're saying it, who you're saying it to, your colors, your fonts, and then creating those experiences, but getting those employees on board as well, if you have them, teaching them, so that your customers can have a completely consistent experience across the board. And when you have a plan, you can all be accountable to it as well.
Yeah.
You've actually got something to work from, that if it's not working, you can go, hey guys, actually we can do this better.
That's kind of number 11, but we're not allowed to talk about targets and stuff. We've kept it pretty succinct. It's always 10 here at Creative Corners. Rosie, you have been a gem. We've smashed this out in no time whatsoever. So thank you for showing up and growing up and glowing up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm being consistent, and this is Creative Corners out for our 101 Branding
Insights.